Hello, welcome or welcome back to Italian.oraculum. I'm Danilo. Today is the last video of October 2024. So, for the last time, at least for now, pick a pile and be prepared to receive an advice from the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Here's the box. And a couple of cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to receive some guidance on how to better apply this advice, or in which area of our life we need it most. So, as I said, pick a pile and we are gonna start from the right one. The advice itself is the skull of stars, infinite possibilities. So at the end of the day, we have endless possible outcomes of a certain situation, and we have the nine of presents, the nine of pentacles or coins in this tarot, and the devil. So essentially, we need to be reminded that the future is largely unknowable. We shouldn't give up on anything, dreams, projects, hopes. We shouldn't, because at the end of the day, we are not sure what is actually going to happen. Now, that being said, when it comes to how you deal with your time and your resources, try not to waste too much of it on things that really shouldn't be your priority, on people that kind of take advantage of your tendency to carry more than you should. So allow everyone to pull their weight. Don't fall trap of people that want to manipulate you, but also try to fight your own tendency of giving up in certain situation, or your your way of dealing with certain forms of pressure and waiting. Try to not be too impatient, and remember that in your day-to-day life, whether it is work, whether it is a relationship, or just your outlook on life itself, the future is a is always a room for improvement. No matter what kind of future it is, and no matter what kind of project you have, there is always room for improvement. So do not keep repeating your own mistakes. Do not fall for the same old tricks from other people, and allow this moment where there is too much for you to deal with. There is too little time. It's not spent in the best way. Allow yourself to let go of certain things so you can go on a more balanced and manageable way. Now, between the center and the left one, I want to go left. So we have the werewolf. Exploring wildness. So essentially, do not forget your instincts, your connection to nature. Do not follow prey of the behavioral models. And I'm actually not sure that word exists, but essentially, don't force yourself into a sort of behavior that is taught to you. Do not forget your own nature. we have the Seven of Needles and the Moon. So essentially, you should take in consideration everything, including your possible fears and hopes, your dreams and nightmares, but also find the light within the dark in your actual nature, in your more primal, if you will, and authentic self. So in this case, the werewolf is not the image of the person cursed to be turned into something else. It's the spirit of the wolf coming through the human facade to navigate the night underneath the moon and kind of localize what's going to be a better approach for tomorrow. With the Seven of Needles, we have a situation where everything is possible. Maybe there are too many things to think about. There is some indecision. Go with your guts, because if you get lost between your hopes and dreams or your fears and nightmares, you are not going to be able to live the situation at its best, while as a werewolf, as someone in contact with their true self, more sincere and simple, you are going to be able to navigate even a dark night with the soul light of the moon and understand what of these many theoretical options are worth your time and your actual consideration, and then see if it is something you want to work to make reality. Now, the last deck, the one that was here in the middle, the actual advice is the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. So, the earthly weaver of the worlds. Worlds, possible realities, earthly, rooted in this reality, and weaver, manifestation, action, planning, combining, composing, creating. So essentially, your advice is to remember that if you stay grounded in the now, you can also realize how much you can influence, how much you can accomplish when it comes to your tomorrow. In regard to the page of potions, the page of cups, and the word. So essentially, in regards of what all the things you want to accomplish, you need just to understand your happiness, which you can also sort of communicate to other people, is found. Once you understand what makes you happy, what makes you curious, what kind of brings you to keep going in that direction, and you find a way to communicate this, you allow this to be shared with other people, you can truly understand your today position and how many things, how many tools, how many situations, how many people are at your disposal for creating the tomorrow that you wish for. Not that you should use people, but if you have a friend or you know someone with a specific kind of competence or a role that allows you to fill a gap of your own skills, in your own skills, and allows you to keep going, whether it is through having them work for you, or if it's a friend, you can ask them for a favor, but that also is something in your arsenal. That's also something you can, a thread you can weave to create the world you wish to live in. Okay, thank you for watching. As always, in the description of the video, you can find my address to write me if you want to book a reading. I remind you that that's behind the payment fee. Also, as always, if you could subscribe and if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like and also leave me comments. It will be greatly appreciated. It is just a way for my videos to be sort of shown into other people's how I'm missing the word, sorry. But anyway, to be sort of presented to non-subscribed people and therefore allow the channel to keep going and be sustained. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.